Welcome back to Heroic Book Adventures. I'm Steve, and today we're going to take a look at a science fiction novel from 1970, Poul Anderson's Tau Zero. Now, I don't know if there's other editions that may have better covers than this one. I think I have an idea what scene they were trying to portray this, but it didn't come across very well, and it kind of just looks like a couple of fleas on the backside of a golden retriever to me. But anyways, the book itself was really good, I thought. Previously, humans had sent out an unmanned craft into a neighboring solar system to take readings and data to send back to Earth. And the scientists had determined that that system contained a planet which seemed Earth-like and potentially habitable. So then, we follow the tale of a crew is formed to send a manned craft to that system. The crew contains 50 people, 25 men and 25 women. And the idea is that they will be traveling for 5 years at near light speed to get to the planet. And then they will make the determination, is it actually habitable or not? And if it is, they will stay and colonize it, send the message back to Earth to send more colonists, or if not, then take the 5 years trip back home. And of course, as you'd expect, things don't go as planned, and disaster actually strikes on them. So the crew then has a lot of difficult decisions to make on how they're going to proceed forward in the face of basically a survival situation they're thrown into. And lots of people become very depressed. They feel like it's a hopeless situation, and all kinds of human things that go along with it. And it's just a story of them fighting through to try to find a way to make it somewhere. Now, this is hard science in this. It was very clear immediately that Poul Anderson probably did a lot better in school than I did. And usually when books start going into like in depth in the technology, I'm out immediately because I'm more of a sharp and pointy sticks with a rock kind of guy. But I didn't think the science portion of this was really too much. Okay, there's points where there's like a few paragraphs about the physics of how things are going in that. But if you have a tough time with that, it's okay. I would say just power on through it because you really don't need to understand the science of it to just enjoy the story and the concept. And the concept is really what drives this because it's really all about time dilation. Because when they're traveling for those 5 years towards that planet, as they increase speed to the ultra high speeds they're at, it actually changes the perception of time. So what seems like 5 years to them on the craft will actually be more like dozens of years on Earth time. So if they were to then be forced to come back to Earth, if they had children there, the children would actually be elderly by that point they got back. So if you've ever seen the movie Interstellar, I'm willing to bet that that was influenced a lot by this book. If you liked the concepts presented in that movie, then definitely check this one out. And yeah, just trooper on through any points of that if you find that difficult because it is worthwhile. If you're a fan of hard science fiction, then this is a must read for you. And even if you're more of a soft SF reader like I am, like I didn't find it too much to enjoy. Um, it's really about the human story of how they decide how they got to deal with and cope with the situation that they're in. And it's really brilliant. The whole concept of it is just I really enjoyed this one. I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. It was pretty awesome. And I'd say for certain I want to look into more of Poul Anderson's SF works in the future. So if if any of you are familiar with this stuff, please let me know which ones I should keep an eye out for. And I will see you intergalactic heroes on our next spacefaring adventure.